Hey guys, what's going on? Robert Warshak here, and we're going to be taking a look at and going over the OTK Malygos Druid. Again, Emperor Tharzan making its way into a deck that basically makes combos that weren't now available to us, and this Druid deck is one of them. So with that, for those of you unfamiliar, we're going to go over each and every card. I'm going to explain why it's in here relatively quickly. Then from there, we're going to head into some games. You're going to see how the deck is played. You're going to replicate that, and you're going to do well. So with that, let's look at it. Innervate. This is in here not only to basically accelerate the mana so you can play bigger cards faster, but it works really well with the untapped potential. So for example, if you want to play a spell but then you don't have any mana left over, you innervate at the end of the turn, giving you that extra mana that you need so you can get the quest done sooner. Ideally, the faster you get this quest done, the faster the deck can start playing a lot of cards and getting a lot of value, and the better chances you have at survival. Moonfire. All right, so this is the OTK portion of the deck. We run 2 Moonfires, Malygos, and Elise. Where's she at? There she is. And then from here, we're going to have the Dream Petal Florist probably hit maybe a Malygos or something, or possibly an Elise. Emperor Tharzan's going to tick somewhere in there. We're going to go ahead, and when Elise is available, we're going to use her. She's going to duplicate our hand. We're going to have 4 Moonfires. Malygos hopefully is discounted in there somewhere, so Malygos will be much, much cheaper. From there, we can play a Malygos and either use the quadruple Moonfire to do 24 damage to our opponent directly, or if we want to get slightly spicier, we can go ahead and also, if flop was in the hand, we can also play the flop right after the Malygos, getting 2 Malygoses, doing well over 30 damage, or we play Malygos with the 2 flops in our hand if Malygos didn't get discounted and we only Elise the double flop, and then Malygos will most likely die, and then we play flop, which is a Malygos, into another Malygos, and then we use our combo from there. So there's a lot of different ways to get the combo off. Additionally, this deck is just very powerful almost without Malygos. So a lot of these games, we can actually win without doing the Malygos combo. It's just a way if we happen to be playing against, like, let's say a control deck, and they're basically just keep killing our board, we have this late game combo that can just kill them, like, for example, Priest, very easily. Crystal Merchant, 2 mana, 1/4. If you have unspent mana, which we normally do, we draw a card. Drawing cards are good. Wrath, this is early game removal. Really good when the quest is complete because it does 4 damage and you draw a card. Ferocious Howl gives us armor, draws cards. We like that. War Druid, again, really good card once the quest is complete. It has poisonous, it has taunt, it has rush, it kills things. It costs 3 mana. It's super good. Flop, again, transforms basically to the minion that you played prior to this. So whether it's Malygos, War Druids, Oasis Surgers, Elises, Emperor Tharzan, I mean, there's a million uses for this guy. You got to figure out which use is best for which match, because every match is different and your win condition in that match will change based on if you're going against a control deck versus like a more aggressive style deck. Swipe, really good card for board clear. Is good with Malygos. Solid card. Defender, costs 0 if you cast a spell that costs 5 or more in this deck. There's a lot of those. There's Starfall, Nourish, and Hidden Oasis. All of those, when played, we combo with the Defender. We get more cards on board. It has Taunt. Taunt protects us. Elise, again, part of the combo. If your deck has no duplicates, duplicate your hand. This is part of the Malygos combo, and again, really good at generating value. If you're wondering, hey, Rob, where's Zephyrus? I really like Zephyrus. If you're going to play Elise, where's Zephyrus? If you're going to copy cards, why not play Zephyrus? Zephyrus is unfortunately like a really dead card until he's active, and then he becomes exceedingly powerful. In this deck, we have 30 cards, and we want to try to get to our combo as fast as possible. This deck already has a ton of survivability. Zephyrus is good, so if you want to take out, for example, like a Swipe or a Wrath or a Ferocious Howl for the Zephyrus, you can. I just opted to not play him because I don't want any cards sitting. Like, if we draw Zephyrus on turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of any of these games, he's basically useless until we dig deeper in our deck. And if we're playing against aggressive style decks, which is basically 60% of ladder, he's dead in our hand 60% of the time, which is way too much for me at the moment. Oasis Surger, it's a 5 mana 5/5 with rush, duplicates himself because of the whole complete your quest thing. It's basically 5 mana, you put 10/10 and stats on board, and it has rush. Really good. Starfall, best removal in the deck, super insane, deals 5 damage and 2 to everything else. Emperor Tharzan, again, part of the combo activation, and allows you to do things you wouldn't normally do. Again, just discounting every card in your hand by 1's insane, and especially in Druid when your hand is full most of the time. Hidden Oasis heals you for 12 and summons a 6/6 with taunt, and it works well with your the defenders that cost 0 if you've casted a spell that costs 5 or more. Super good. Nourish, again, super sick nasty card. You complete your quest, you play Oasis Surge on 5, you play Nourish on 6, you win games. Getting 2 mana and drawing 3 cards on basically curve accelerates you not only in mana but in card advantage over your opponent. super sick, super insane, especially if you draw the defenders when you nourish, because not only are you developing, you're getting mana and drawing cards. Dream Petal Florist, ideally you want to hit Malygos with this card. If you can't, it's not the end of the world. You can hit other things, but ideally you want to play this card when there's no other cards in your or minions in your hand but Malygos. Sonara, super sick card, summons 2 4/4s with taunt and buffs everything +2/+2, plus he's a 5/8. It's insane. How do you not play this guy? Malygos, again, we went over that. He's part of the combo tools. And Kun, this guy's absolutely insane. On turn 10, if your quest is complete, which hopefully it is, and if it's not, you're probably dead. He's a 0 mana technically, because you get all your mana crystals back when you play him, plus he gives you 10 armor. So in the aggro matchup, a lot of the times I've seen people play Kun, and then they have the Forbidden Flop in their hand, or they've Least, so they basically go Kun, Kun, and then they have 2 flops, and they go Kun, Kun, and you have a 50 mana turn. It's fucking stupid, and then you fill your whole board up with 7/7s and 3/4s, and then you can play like Sonaris on the last Kun. It's so dumb. So you can win in this deck without using your Malygos if you just want to make a huge board, gain 50 armor, and put like 70 in stats on the board. So that's always a way. So with that, let's head into the games and enjoy, guys.
Malfurion versus the Thunder King.
Hey, it worked. Fuck.
I must protect the wild.
I'm fairly certain I keep Starfall against Shaman. It's like a card I look for the whole game. Like, it's just one of those great AoEs. So it's always this and then Hero Pack. Whoa. Do I care about coining this out and getting the extra thing? But I care about playing that on 5, right? So I think playing this on 5 is more important than an extra draw from the merchant.
Double time and double pay.
Behold, jewels of the sun.
The Enervate was pretty big there. Did he double trade? I'm assuming he double trades because he doesn't want his totem to die. Yo, what up, Dim? Can I tell you the name of the song? Of course. Whenever you want to know the song name, just go !song. Oh, shit. If he evolves this board, I am fucked. Looks like it's an evolve, or he wouldn't have hero powered. Unless he's gonna play like the Mugai Jaipan dude. No evolve? Oh, no, he has to attack first before he evolves anyway, so we'll see. He's not hovering over a card in his hand. Don't do it. Don't do it. No evolve. Don't do me dirty. Yes, no dirty. No dirty boy. I'd have preferred to swipe there, but I'll take a clear regardless. His next turn is a nourish. I don't want to be a dirty boy. What the fuck? Why did all these stop playing? Messed up, man. How am I supposed to get my code if these streams don't work so I can get the Twitch drop? The fuck?
Double time and double pay.
Surger or Nourish? This is hard. Opting to Surger here. Nice high reek. It's still a good Alex Strauss though. Oh my god. Oh my god. He went from like the worst 8 drop in the game to the best 10 drop he could have gotten. Alright, well I just got fucking wrecked. He has Divine Shield too, which makes it like impossible for me to get around. I have to like kill the Divine Shield, I have to low T, I have to attack it, and then I have to swipe it or some crazy shit like that. Yes, tell me more how you get Sea Giants. The problem here is if I low T and Starfall this. Oh, yeah. So I low T, and then I hit this for 8. And then I don't attack that yet, right? Or do I attack that? No, I wait, right? Because if I wait, what happens? It goes into a 10-1, and then I can't kill it next turn with anything. So no matter what, it's probably best to wait. Okay. So now that I got 2 swipes, it's probably worth it, right? I would trade. Swipe. Swipe. Okay. So my best draw. There's a lot of good draws. Do you really have an evolve in your hand? Assuming not. No. Okay. How? Probably this. Do I nourish again? Okay. I have not played the N'Zoth Rogue. That's on our list to play today, though. It's on the list. Alright, we took out Jackie. Jesus. That was a game.
Malfurion versus Maiev.
None can escape my fury.
I must protect the wild.
No, I don't think we keep Ferocious How. I think we look for Wraths and stuff. Having Oasis means we're going to be able to play this guy on 5. I hate to say this, but I think it's tier 1 right under Evolve Shaman. I mean, it does have infinite value, but it's still weak to aggro decks. And it's still weak to combo decks. So, like, OTK Paladin still kills it and all that good stuff. Like Malygos kills it because I can just do like any deck that does more than 30 damage in a single turn that's gonna be weak to. Do I just play this card out? Probably. I think just having as many cards in my hand as possible. And it also saves damage too, because if he's trading his 3/3 into it, that means that's 3 damage we're technically not taking.
Oh, up to no good. Me too. From nothing, power.
This is looking like a better and better swipe to me, but I think the Surger is probably fine. Okay, I don't think I swipe here.
Behold, jewels of the
I think I just still go for more and more cards. Cards OP. Oh, he got 2 of the same lackeys? With the miscreant? You crazy.
Oh, up to no good.
If he makes a big Edwin, I'm kind of scared.
Brotherhood shall prevail.
That's obnoxious.
Power takes men.
It's that card and swipe are too far away. I'd rather Surger. Kills more stuff, and it lives. Leroy. I guess... I mean, he daggers into one of the 1/1s. He evolves Leroy into Karen. Dude, come on, man. The hell's going on? Can we stop with this, this high rolly behavior? Believe it or not, my opponent playing a 10 mana 3/3 and then doing 6 damage and then evolving it into an 8/10. Pretty good. Ah, yes.
Blood and plunder.
If I swipe the 3/3, how much damage does he have? Probably plenty. I'm at 22. He has 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. I'll be at 4 again. And he can't play a minion. This is probably best that I don't play anything. He has to have damage from hand. Because he can't play an extra minion because his board is filled. He needs like a spell and a spell. Abyss doesn't kill me. Abyss still puts me at 2. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. All right. Small comeback. This ridiculous start he's had. There's a deadly poison. We have no more Hidden Oasis. We have no more heal in the deck besides Coon, which we can't play next turn anyway, so Coon would not be a good draw. A good draw would be like... Starfall wouldn't even be that good. We'd have to like Starfall swipe, so maybe that is okay. I guess an Innervate would be alright too, because we'd be able to go Oasis Surger, Innervate, Oasis Surger, and clear up the board. Okay. I guess Sonaris looks okay. So if I go Oasis Surger, I would have to like swipe this guy, or swipe, if I play Surger, I think this is the safest play. The Sonaris. It puts 8 damage in between me and him. Or like taunts, so he still has to trade into these bad boys. If I do this, I technically only take 4 damage off the board. By doing this, I put 8 damage in the way. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling playing a taunt is pretty important, but we've already seen Leroy, right? So if I play the taunt, I can swipe.
What to do?
No, this actually works out right, because I can hit this, swipe that, Moonfire that. No, I should hit this. Does this have stealth again? It does. So I swipe this. Okay. I would have had to trade here and then swipe. That was probably, it was trading here, swiping that, moonfiring that. Then he would have been left with the other guy. Depends what's in his hand. I'm always swiping face. The question is, can I get a taunt minion? Or do I set up lethal? Well, wait. Malygos Moonfire 6. I'm 4 off. I think I look for a taunt. And I found a taunt. Swipe face, get rid of this guy, hit that. All right, so now we're pushing lethal. This is a crazy game. Sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm just trying to think out like all the damage that he can and can't do, and then like how defensive we have to play. Did he just win? Yeah, he did. No, he didn't, because Zephyrus doesn't trigger because he has duplicates in his deck and he hasn't drawn it all yet. Love to see it. Hell yeah, brother. Feels good, looks good, is good, getting it done, getting it right, getting it tight.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, so Priest. Oh shit, he's got the super epic card back. The one that means he's like a super good player.
Job done.
Ay, ay, ay. So it looks like he's a combo priest.
Hey, I got you, friend. Is someone injured?
His play is bad if he has Psycho Pump. The question is, do I low T for a stealth poisonous? I think I do. Pointing Psycho Pump off the top. Of course. course.
Someone injured?
Power takes many forms.
So do I transform this into a 4/2 that trades into this Light Warden, or do I make it a poisonous? I guess if he has Pyromancer or a Taunt, this isn't good. I mean, the chance that he has Pyromancer and then 2 spells to kill this is so low. And him not having damaged minions is good too, so I think I'm gonna go Poisonous Stealth. Because now, like, if I were to have killed this, my guy goes to 4/2 and he can actually heal my guy to draw cards. It might have been better for me to just trade there and then let my thing go off. Like, trade the 1/2 into his Light Warden. But I think the key is we have to,
Is someone injured?
we've gotta, like, make him not have so many draws with the Cleric, right?
The end begins.
Pomp, don't hit another. Alright, Pomp hits Light Warden. Makes that a 2/2. That's 1 Inner Fire down. Kills that, that's fine. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave this guy stealth. Because I can Starfall down that guy. Or I trade here. I trade here, Hero Power down the 3/1. I think that has to be worth it.
For the wild.
And now this is done. And Sanaris comes out in 2 turns. Depends what we draw. He has 5 cards in hand. On a matchup, this is a 75-25 against the Druid. 75 in favor of the Priest.
Let the pain speak to me.
This actually just might be a Flourish turn. Nourish is looking mighty fine, but Flourish looks even more fine. Like, he doesn't kill this card, I just kind of, like, spiral out of control. And he currently isn't threatening me, so I'd rather take advantage of the fact that, like, if that lives, we're just in a fine wine and dine position. Alright, so we have Surger, and we have this. So, it could be worth it to Starfall this, trade there. He'll get some draws off this, so it may be best to trade here, then Starfall. He gets 2 more draws that way. It should be fine.
In the light. On the ground.
I don't know how many spells he has.
Is someone injured? In the light's name.
Okay. That's a lot. That's 5 card draw. But he only has 3 mana. And I'm not scared of a Light Warden. Let's go, baby. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What a game. That's good shit right there. Dan Zach.
Ishnu Allah, outgoed.
I must protect the wild.
And like in that game, They're I don't know. I need to watch it more. I need more experience under my belt before I come to like a conclusion, right? Question. I probably care about completing my quest sooner, or do we care about drawing? Because like next turn I can go this card, innervate, right? And then I draw. Or I play this card and then next turn I do nothing and I complete it like one turn sooner. I kind of care about drawing more. Alright, I'm an idiot. I said I care about drawing more and then I played the card that doesn't let me draw more. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. I did like the exact opposite of what I said. So I would have drawn 2 cards. We'll see if this lives. If this lives this turn, I would have drew 2 cards. Well, no, last turn. Yeah. So last turn I would have drew. This would be on the board. So if this lives, I would have drew 2 cards. Alright, he hits this. That means he has Wrath. Yeah, that's fucked. I would have drew 3 cards. But it allows me to play Surger next turn. It's a good curve. Well, the thing about Artifact is everybody, like, it was like an unfloppable game, right? It was created by Valve. So it was like, you know, every Valve game ever created has been like a blockbuster hit. It's been a huge game, huge success. You know, looking at like Dotas and CSs and, you know, Team Fortress, like in Portal, like all those games are just like revolutionary. It was like, how could it fail? But I mean, Riot, I'm assuming based on like the time period, they all started working on like TFT and this card game at relatively the same time or shortly after one another, to have like, you know, both an auto chess game being released and a card game being released basically within 6 months of each other. And then on top of that, having people who have played this game for over 2 months. I mean, that's also pretty crazy as well. But we'll see. I mean, any big company that wants to get into the card game space and has like a decent backing like Riot, like I don't see why that would not be good. This is awesome that Malygos is the only minion in our hand because it's a guarantee hit on him. So now we just cycle. That's all we do. And then Elise will give us 2 gooses. It's good. Oh, I forgot to put Emperor in the deck. Yeah, well, I forgot Emperor. That's fine, though. I mean, you could either go 1 Florist and Emperor or 2 Florist. I don't think you could go wrong either way, you know? What up, Juke? There's his Nourish. We have our Nourish next turn, so it's pretty even. Does he kill my 1/4? Is this a Surger coming out? That's pretty good. His board state's pretty big. So how do I do? So if I go Starfall on this, this goes to 2s, and then I have this left over, and I could kill up, I guess, the other guy to take a little bit less damage. My other options, I Nourish. I think Nourish. We kill this guy. If he plays Sonaris here, we're kind of in trouble. Alright, that's fine. Imagine if we had Floop here. It'd be so sick. So another best draw is probably our Starfall again, but I think we can actually go about not doing that. Wrath's actually pretty good. So we've got quite a few great options here. I definitely want to kill the board. So I guess first things first. If I Wrath. Actually, this guy gets played. Let's kill the card that draws him cards. Hit swipe. If I use both swipes, that's probably fine, right? Yeah. I don't need swipes to win. So now he has to deal with a 7/7. If not, we get this bad boy. Or maybe we can even drop a Dream Petal here. So he's gonna Hidden? Seems like a low value turn. Drop Zephyrus. Because he's got... It procs. So he has 2 mana left, right? Because this is 6 and then 2. So for 2 mana, I don't think there's a card that kills this for 2 mana. You would have needed 3 for like a Shadow Word Death. I wonder what it gave him. It wouldn't have given him an AoE. Innervate. Okay, that's fine. That's okie dokie. We do this. Now this will actually kill this. Because it does 4 and then 2. And then this can just trade to make sure no shenanigans happens there. And now our last 4 cards are Double Defender, Elise, and Ferocious Howl. So now we just gotta get cards out of my hand, so when I play the Elise, we duplicate the good shit. So next turn looks like... probably Oasis Surger. Now it looks like a Hidden Oasis. Or maybe a Sonaris. Sonaris looks pretty exciting. The problem with the Surger is that he trades and it dies, right? Maybe it's Surger and then we play the Elise one. Because I really don't need... I don't need Floop in this matchup. Okay. We want to go as wide as possible because if he plays like Sonaris here, right? We want to be able to deal with that. Also, I guess if he plays Starfall, it does 3 to everything and then 7 to 1, or actually 8 to 1, but then if he plays Starfall, that means he's not playing Sonaris. And the reason I didn't want to play the Hidden Oasis and our Defender is because we have another Defender in the deck, and there's like the only other card we have is Starfall that'll proc it. So I'd rather go like Hidden Oasis, double Defender in 1 turn. And get these cards out of my hand. So like I said, when I draw that Elise, I can just slam her, generate 2 Malygos, 2 Moonfires, and just kill him.
Need a hand, explorer?
Seems like a really weird...
Time goes short.
Who dares defy this ancient land?
I don't know if killing this is worth it or not, but we'll see. So, I need to get rid of cards out of my hand still. So I guess it's Hidden Oasis. Well, it depends. If we draw the other Defender, we'll be able to play him. If we draw Ferocious Howl, then I Ferocious Howl, Hidden Oasis, Defender. And then I play the other Defender. And then the following turn, I go Elise, double Malygos, 4 Moonfires. How to get the 2 mana Malygos? I played the other Floop and it discounted it. A lot of stuff.
Need a hand, explorer?
Okay. So with this plan, like, granted, he does have a bunch of dudes on the board and they like do generate a lot of armor. I opted to just let him kill my board here, and then I'll just be able to double Malygos, triple Moonfire, or quadruple Moonfire, which should be enough demolish. Because he can't lethal me here. Plunk. That was a lot of legend points, dude. That guy was 242 and we're 700. We just got over 100 points for that.